You're not ready for the shocking revelation. All of us have been proven wrong over the course of the past 24 hours. The previous cycles are not at all comparable to this one. In response to the alert that was raised by the largest Shiba Inu whales, the Shiba Inu development team was quick to send out an urgent message. On the other hand, it turned out to be a hoax and a falsehood that everyone fell for. After what seemed like an eternity, these days have at last arrived. There has never been a time when the Bitcoin market has been this insane. After that, what exactly is going on here? Because of this enormous insight that will make you see things differently. I am so ecstatic that I cannot even begin to convey it. Why is this happening? Permit me to expand. That is wonderful. I just adore it. Those that are featured on the new podcast are fascinating individuals whose differences I was unaware of. We are frequently taken aback by the Shiba Inu currency charts. At first, everyone was anticipating a significant increase in price. Following that, there was a significant collision that took a number of people by surprise. For the previous day, the price has been fluctuating between higher and lower levels without exhibiting any discernible pattern. Over the past 3 days, we have witnessed nearly every conceivable type of price movement, ranging from an increase to a decrease to a halt at this very moment. It is fascinating to observe the Shiba Inu group, since there are a lot of powerful feelings that are being expressed by members of the group. As each stroke is made, people reflect on it and look forward to the next significant step that will be made. Lucy, a member of the Shiba Inu team, took over at this point and continued the conversation by discussing the current state of the market. Her statement was made in a tweet, and it was as follows. Despite the fact that not everything has gone according to plan, this demonstrates to holders that there is still a long-term objective in mind. The most fascinating aspect is that there has been a sudden increase of 3,000% in the behavior of whales in Shiba Inus. According to the information provided by Into the Block, the behavior of Shiba Inu whales has significantly increased, and there have been a great deal more significant transactions processed on the network. In just the past 24 hours, there have been 383 significant transactions, which is more than any other day in the previous week. It is estimated that whales sent an astounding 8.27 trillion Shiba Inu coins over this time period. It is a fairly significant portion of the overall supply, which amounts to 8.27 trillion coins. This number is intended to put it into context. It is impossible to overlook such a significant shift in the number in just one day. These kinds of large-scale whale maneuvers almost always indicate that the market will see significant shifts in the years to come. It is a strong indication that something significant may be transpiring in the near future. The significant volume of these transactions demonstrates that whales are preparing themselves for what they believe will occur in the future. Taking this into consideration, it is clear that there is a significant event taking place once more behind the scenes. On the other hand, you might be curious about the reason behind this. Let us take a moment to reflect on the days that have gone by. There are others who are referring to the beginning of October as a price crash, which has caused a shift in sentiment. Many individuals are making light of the situation by referring to it as October. Unsurprisingly, this resulted in the emergence of inquiries. Due to the fact that October was such a joyful month, a lot of people were looking forward to attending a large party. Nevertheless, that momentum came to a halt all of a sudden when the opposite occurred and prices took a steep decline. When the reality does not live up to the expectations that people have, they frequently have questions. A situation in which you anticipate a surge, but instead encounter a decline, causes you to question your own abilities. Some individuals even begin to entertain the notion that the significant advantages might not materialize in the end. It is common for people to behave in such a manner, particularly in situations where the market is uncertain, as it is right now. Exactly at that moment, Lucy sent out yet another tweet that prompted me to truly consider. She claimed that the first rule of the market is that it will pump when you sell or when you least expect it to. This is the fundamental principle of the market. In the month of October, unexpected wins tend to materialize out of nowhere. The 30 days are not going to be enough. This is where I came to a halt. The reduction in price, however, was just for a single day. There is still a possibility that a particularly significant event will take place. Over the course of time, a single price reduction is irrelevant. It's possible that this is only a minor setback before things pick up again. Lucy's tweet serves as a useful reminder that the market is subject to rapid change and that genuine profits can materialize when one least anticipates them. It is probable that the same plan that was implemented the previous year would be made use of once more. After that, repeat the process. Shake out the hands that are weak. Things similar to this occurred the previous year. Prior to the market's recovery and the beginning of the pumping phase, there were significant price declines that prompted widespread concern. The plan is something that is well known throughout the entire company. During the initial shakeout, the worst hands abandon up because they are terrified of what would happen. At the point where the price has dropped sufficiently, larger participants enter the market, which causes the price to skyrocket to an all-time high. It is possible for whales to acquire more for a lower cost. Through instilling fear and mistrust, they are able to acquire a large quantity of tokens at a little cost. The true pump may start after the weak hands have been removed from the equation. The objective of this loop is to turn a profit off of the typical emotions that traders experience. Putting everything together is the first step in understanding what's going on. During the course of one tweet, it was said that the price of Bitcoin experiences peaks and dips at approximately the same time each month. Because it is a component of a larger plan, the time is not chosen at random. This may have been the cause of the unexpected decline in pricing that occurred earlier this month. According to appearances, it is consistent with the well-known strategy that larger players adhere to in order to maximize their profits. If everything that has been stated above is accurate, then the most important question is, when exactly does October begin? According to the opinion of a Bitcoin expert named Timothy Peterson, the majority of the gains that were observed in October will not occur until after October 19th. This is supported by evidence that dates back to the past. October has been a profitable month for Bitcoin ever since the year 2018. Over the course of its history,